Britney Spears causes major concerns. Lord Jesus, we gotta talk about this. But before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. Before we get started, girl, I love Britney Spears, okay? I am all for Britney. I've always been pro Britney. I mean, I don't know what in the baby one more time, oops, I did it again. No, shit, I fucked it up. Hang on, I don't know what in the, oops, oh my gosh, no, I'm trying to prove a point, bitch. Okay, I don't know what in the baby one more time, oops, I did it again. Britney in the zone, greatest hits, my prerogative, blackout circus, Femme Fatale, Britney Jean Glory is going on here, okay? Britney Jean Spears born December 2nd, 1981 in Kentwood, Louisiana. Listen, she bought her mom a house called Serenity. Okay, don't mess with me. Okay, listen, love me some Britney. One of my favorite unreleased songs is called Heart. Go listen to it if you haven't already. But I do have something to say. So, Britney Spears is causing such controversy right now because of her new videos. So, by now we know that this is Britney Spears. That's it. If you want to see Britney back on stage, you got to YouTube that shit, okay? This is the Britney we're getting. Britney in her own terms. She likes to do her house residency. She loves to perform in her living room. Now she's changed the room, which I loved seeing something different than that living room. I appreciate Britney doing what Britney wants. I appreciate and I'm grateful that Britney Spears is no longer in the hands of those monsters. I could not be more grateful with God that she is free. But Britney Spears does things to have people concerned about her. Or maybe she doesn't do it on purpose. Maybe she's not even thinking about what people are going to think about. But Britney Spears is now causing a lot of concern with what people are calling a very disturbing, scary, odd, cringe, erratic video where she is dancing in a burnt fireplace, which already looks bad, because I'll tell you in a second. And then she gets near the fire and starts dancing on top of the fire, basically. The one thing about Britney that people can't seem to get over is that she was once this like picture perfect American pop princess. And now she is free Britney, And free Britney is not the same as Britney under control. Britney under control was practically a robot, performing on stage with a fever, chills, body aches, and no one give a damn, okay? Now Britney Spears is doing whatever she wants to do. And I think those are just many years of her laying in bed, those 13 years of a conservatorship, and just probably wondering what life could be, if she was free. I can't imagine how many nights she went to bed thinking about her freedom. And so when I see Britney on Instagram, I always say, even though I'd rather her not, do what makes you feel happy. Like me and my Little Mermaid walk-in closet, I wish Britney Spears was not on Instagram, and I'll say it, okay? Because people are being very cruel to her. People are being very nasty towards her. People are being not understanding. They're being cruel. They're saying that she's crazy, that she should still be in a conservatorship. The fireplace looks burned. They're saying that she burned it, that she's going to burn her house down, that she can't be left on her own. The dancing causes a lot of people to have a lot of comments, but when she's wearing a microphone and she's on stage, she's wearing that or less clothes and dancing even more sexual. So I don't understand why now they're like making a huge deal about Britney. But I think personally, I'd rather Britney live her life outside of Instagram because of those horrible things that people are saying. It breaks my heart. With my whole heart, it breaks my heart that Britney Spears is constantly being dragged, being criticized. And as someone, I just feel like I want to protect her, And I really want Britney to know that you're free to do what you want and we care about you. There's a lot of fans that I believe agree that wish that she wasn't on Instagram as much because we just want her to be happy. Now, the fireplace video is causing a lot of, drama because basically they're saying that, you know, she's out here causing fires, and, you know, we already know she burned down her gym because of the candles, you know, all of these things, and that's why her children, just so many things. And, you know, just let me just talk real quick. You know, it's hard. It's very hard because I constantly defend Britney, and I do. And I learned recently that Britney has to know. She has to know that people are talking about her. She has to know that that's why she turned off her comments. You know, Britney Spears has written some huge captions lately about how she's feeling, about, you know, things, about whatever, about what she wears. And she, I think, knows how people and the media are portraying her. And I think that she just really does not care. But in my heart, I wish Britney would care a little bit, just because, and I'll tell you this, she's lived her whole life caring what people think, absolutely. She's lived her whole life under a microscope, absolutely. But I don't know if all of these hate comments are good for her healing. And that is where I have to say, that's why I wish she wasn't on Instagram, because I could just put myself in those shoes thinking, shit, I mean, I'm free now. I'm just having some fun, and I'm being called erratic, crazy, disturbed. I belong in a conservatorship. That would really mess up with my healing. So I'm only speaking of for me, but, you know, I'm not Britney, so obviously I'm just talking out of my ass at this point. But I really, really do hope that Britney knows that her fans just want the best for her. I personally have come up, you know, with just like, I've accepted reality that I don't believe Britney Spears will ever go on tour again or be back on stage again. I can't see that for Britney. I feel like Britney, the movie's gonna come out. She might release a song or two, but I feel like this is the Britney we're gonna have forever. And it is what it is, you know. It's a loss because Britney, her talent was so unmatched, and because of these monsters, they took the one thing she loved so much, which was performing, and they created this hell for her and forced her to perform. So they took the one thing she loved and made it into something horrible and dark. And that's why she's never going to go on stage again. And it breaks my heart, and I literally could cry, because she was a talent that just we'll never see again. We just won't. And I fear people are forgetting just how massive Britney Spears was. And her Instagram is not doing her any favors. So I love you, Britney. You know, I have every ounce of respect for you, and I just will forever be your warrior. If I see anyone talking shit about you, I will, of course, defend you. And if you want to continue to be on Instagram, I'll always give you that like, and I'll always support you. But I just wish you knew how much people really loved you and that you deserve the world. And I'm so sorry that it happened to you, what these monsters did to you. So anyways, I love you all so much. What do we think? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your love, your support, your kindness. I don't take any of you guys for granted. And I know that this next week is going to be very blessed for all of us. And I'll see you on my next video. Beedity bobbity. Oh, girl, it didn't work. Beedity bobbity boom. Bitch. Beedity bobbity.